Hey, what's going on? As you can see, I have the MR5 studio monitors. We're going to be doing an unboxing as well as talking about how these hold up. They actually have these rubber feet that give them grip when on any surface you put them on. So you can put them on, they're like a bookshelf monitor, also for your desk. Any situation like TV, laptop, computer, phone, tablet, it's going to be very compatible. But make sure you guys stay locked in to the end of the video. If you're brand new to the channel, I truly appreciate you for coming through if you're new. But if you're already a part of the crew, salute. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Serrano. Welcome back to another video. Hope all is well. So today we're going to be taking a look at the Edifier MR5 studio monitors, which is basically going to be like that bookshelf style speaker, which is really versatile when it comes to all the features that this is going to offer. And I want to go ahead and talk about these speakers because I definitely think they're going to be a good value for somebody who's looking to have like a monitor speaker for their desk setup, maybe like at a computer. Maybe you could also, use these dual multi-point connection, so you can actually use these with the Bluetooth 6.0. They have many different ways that you could use these, but they're going to be good for musicians and artists who want to monitor their music while they're recording. Also, just having a pair of beefy speakers that you could listen to in a medium-sized room if you're listening to music, and kind of anywhere that you have an outlet. These are basically going to be, you could just plug and play. They're very easy to use. So yeah, these speakers are definitely pretty solid. They're going to be certified bookshelf speakers, 110 watts of RMS balance, analog, XLR, Bluetooth. They have multi-point connection with the Bluetooth 6.0. But yeah, these have a triple speaker inside of here. So that's actually going to give you the 5-inch throw woofer inside of here, which is going to be pretty solid. At the top you have your silk dome tweeter. You also have a 3.7-inch mid driver on here as well. So yeah, you don't actually even need to have a subwoofer on here because these are going to be thumping, and the bass is very rich. You could also customize them with the treble knob and also the bass knob, which is really cool. So they have that tri-amp crossover, which ensures precise lows, mids, and highs reproduction. So yeah, these also are going to be giving you some really good things out of the box. You're going to be getting the 3 cables that you can use, the 3.5 millimeter, the XLR, and then you also have the TRS connection with these, as well as the Bluetooth. So multiple ways you could use these with your computer, laptop, smartphone, basically any setup that you want. And they're going to be work with Bluetooth, which is going to make them very versatile for many situations. And so these have that high res audio wirelessly as well as wired. And so yeah, you can stream 990 kilobits per second with the LDAC audio wirelessly. It's going to have high high res certified clarity on here, which I think is pretty good. And then yeah, do the app, which is the Connect X app, or the Connect X app with Edifier. You can download that to your Apple or your Android, and basically you can customize it in 3 different ways. So it has 3 different ways you could use this. With the music mode, it's going to be working basically seamlessly, so you can switch between the 3 with the knob right here. So it has a volume knob. If you press this once, it's going to actually allow you to enter the monitoring mode, the the music mode, and then you also have the custom mode. So I think that's going to be pretty solid and versatile for musicians, artists. If you're in the studio working with, engineering equipment, this is also going to have that room compensation for optimal listening. It's going to have a dial inside of the app where if the speaker is close to the wall, you can actually adapt the sound in any space with the acoustic compensation controls. So this is going to be pretty solid. It also does have the versatility where you can use it, in a medium-sized room, a small room, but it's basically going to fill the entire room when it comes to the sound, because this thing is pretty solid, it's pretty loud, and it does pack some heavy bass to it. So it's got the dimpled tweeter for acoustic grade MDF, which gives you high, frequency, which is going to be directly, it's going to be stable, and it has a really nice resonance with the cabinet structure. So these little dimples on the speaker right here, right where the tweeter is basically designed to, transmit the sound a little bit more freely. And so, yeah, I definitely think this is going to be pretty good for musicians, artists, production people who are working in any type of environment where you're going to be working with sound and engineering. And so, yeah, this also does have that flat response, 46 hertz to 40 kilohertz, which is a wide neutral frequency, ensuring you can basically, use this with uncolored sound reproduction, so you could still hear all the instruments separated. It's going to work really well. You could still hear those neutral frequencies where, it's not really tailored too much. It's basically how the sound actually sounds in the studio. And then you can kind of work with those sounds to, brighten them or whatever you're trying to do. But yeah, it also does have a headphone jack, the aux cable. And so you could put your headphones inside of that headphone cable input, which is going to allow you to monitor directly with the headphones. Yeah, I definitely found these helpful when I was monitoring my music, monitoring my videos, when I was talking, doing voiceovers and things like that. It's very good when it comes to the workflow, because you could just pop that 3.5 millimeter cable into the headphone port and monitor your sound very freely. And so it's going to have the out port, the aux cable, which will allow you to also connect directly with 3.5 millimeter cable. So yeah, now that we talked about some of the things that this thing comes with, it also does come at a price point of $350. It comes in the white or the black, and out of all the desk monitoring speakers or monitors that I've actually used, this one sounds the best. It gets the loudest. It just does a really good job when it comes to making the sound travel. And I'm going to do some sound samples so you can hear that later in the video. But yeah, when I compare it to the Q65 from Edifier that I did review, this one's a little bit louder. It's a little bit more powerful. It has a little bit more punch to it. And so, yeah, I was really impressed after comparing it to the Q65. So yeah, the MR5 is going to be a very solid option for most people who are looking for a tabletop mount speaker. This will have that option. It has vibrant, clear sounds, and yeah, it's going to have that really good customization in the app where you can actually mess around with the EQ so you can tailor the sound to your own preference. Easy controls with the knobs on the rear, which give you that bass enhancement, or you can mess around with the treble on the rear. It's going to pack so many different features here. So yeah, obviously it's going to be compatible with the laptop, television, desktop, home theater, or your smartphone. And so yeah, you're getting really good features with this. I definitely think that this one's going to be punching very heavy. And so yeah, if you wanted to use it directly on the speaker controls or on the front and the rear, you have that option, but you could also use it through the app. And so yeah, I definitely would recommend this. I've been listening to music with it, and I have been enjoying it, and I also been using this for my desktop monitors. So when I'm doing voiceovers, working in the studio, getting some audio done on some of the videos that I'm messing around with, these definitely come in handy, especially with that cable port for the headphones and also the aux port. So you have those two separate ports to work with. It also has a Bluetooth button on the back. When you touch that once, you can activate the Bluetooth mode on here. But yeah, we're going to jump into some sound samples and let me know what you guys think about the audio when it comes to the MR5 from Edifier. but Edifier has been one of the heavy hitters when it comes to the audio department at a very pocket friendly price. They definitely accommodate people who are looking to get top of the line professional audio equipment without having to empty out their bank account just to do so. So yeah, I definitely would recommend this. Let me know what you guys think about the audio right now. But yeah, if you're still here, just type in the comment section down below. I'm still here, so I know you're still kicking it with me. And I just want to remind you to hit the like button so we can get this video out to more people and help beat the YouTube algorithm. So let's just talk about the key components of this speaker. Obviously, it's going to be that tri-amp powered studio monitor with high res wirelessly and high res with the Bluetooth 6.0. You're also going to get 110 watts RMS, 101 decibels with a flat frequency response of 46 hertz to 40 kilohertz. You also do get the room compensation feature where you could put it against the wall and it'll still have that adjustment that you can mess around with through the app to make it sound even better, even though it's so close to a wall. That's definitely going to compensate for the positioning that you put it anywhere in a room. It also has that tri-amp active crossover, which is crazy. And so yeah, LDAC on here, the dome tweeter, the mid driver, the long throw woofer, and I definitely think this thing is going to be solid for professional sound effects tailored for every scene, music production, video editing, and daily listening. But let me know what you guys think about the MR5 in the comment section. I truly appreciate Edifier for sending this out for review. I definitely enjoyed not only their headphones and their earbuds, but also their stereos. Their monitors sound extremely well tuned, and I've really been enjoying the Q65s that they actually sent out. But this would probably be my main monitor when it comes to listening to music in a room and I want to really fill it and get the most out of my experience. So I pay a little bit more, you get a little bit more with this one. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you're still here, just type I'm still here, so I know you're still rocking with me. And I just want to remind you to hit the like button so we can get this video out to more people and help beat the YouTube algorithm. And I'm gonna hit you back. I'll check you guys later. Namaste.